Good afternoon, everybody. It's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. It is lovely to be here. It is quite a cold, very wet, damp, horrible day here in Lincolnshire in the UK. So I'm snuggled up in my craft room with the heating on. So let's get on with using up some book pages, seeing as it's Saturday. Yeah, see if we can't cheer ourselves up a little bit. So I am making belly band or side tuck, could be either side tuck or belly band with hidden journal spot. Not secret because it's got a little flap on it there to open it, but you know, hidden from view, so it's not necessarily shown. So my idea is that it will be fastened down onto a journal. You could make these as floating journal spots and cover the back with, you know, some journal paper as well. So I'm using my French what's this called? What type of book is it? I've forgotten already. Reader's Digest, there we go. Just because I wanted a book block that was stuck together, because I want to stick the pages on top of each other. The book doesn't have to be together for that, but I just get them neatly on top of each other. Now I'm trimming them down as well, so I'm just using the text block. So, you know, if you've just got single pages, you know, I've got lots of packets of single pages, I might be wanting to use those up. You could just stick them on top of each other if you needed the extra strength. Kind of depends on the strength of your book, but you know, if you're trimming down the text block like me. But I just, while I've got one together like this, it's just easier, and then when I trim it, I've just about got the text block both sides. Not that it's on show particularly. I've used scraps just for journal spots inside, because I do want to, with most of these things that I create, I want to celebrate the fact that it's a book page, but you know, you might want to completely cover it and not, in which case it doesn't matter if your text, you know, is wonky. That's what I was trying to say. You know, if your pages are not glued together straight. So the reason I find it easier is because I just glue on top of that page. Let me grab my glue. I've done 3 here, as you can see. I'm just letting them dry a little bit so that, you know, they're a bit stronger for me to get on and work with you with. So all I do is just glue just slightly outside the text block on this page, and then fasten it together. I'm not trying to teach you to suck eggs. Just for, you know, anybody new who's not done it, or sometimes the simplest of ideas, I watch people do something and I think, oh well, that is so simple, why did that not just come to my brain? But sometimes these things don't. So yeah, it's not that I'm in any way, shape or form suggesting that you couldn't work that out for yourself. So yeah, I'm, oh dear, see, I said I needed cheering up. I've had my COVID and my flu jab, as did Neil. We went together, and yeah, we really are feeling the effects of it. Not sure if it's having the two together, or lots of people seem to be suffering with this this one, and I think they've done it a little bit earlier. You know, the amount of time in between the injections this time here in the UK, I think. I don't know. I mean, I always suffer a little bit when I have my flu injection anyway. Not suffer, I think suffer's probably, I do one more. Suffer's a bit dramatic. I am a bit dramatic when I'm talking about my well, not ill health, yeah, ill health, yeah. Anything to do with pain and discomfort, I can be dramatic. But yeah, we've got aches and pains, and it's, you know, my back's really aching because my back's a weak spot. Both of our arms ache because we've had one in each, and we've got red eyes, you know, like you do when you get in the flu, and we keep sneezing and just generally no energy. So I'm a lot better today, but yesterday I really could not sit, didn't even want to sit and craft. So had a day off yesterday, but I'm feeling like I want to today, so I'm obviously getting over it. My voice has got a bit scratchy again, but I'm sure that will soon go. But I just wanted to explain to you why I need cheering up. Right, what did I do? Right, I think what I'll do is I'll do mass make style. I think it'll be easier because then I won't miss any of the steps out with my befuddled brain as it is at the moment. So if you can just excuse the noise of this lovely trimmer. I've not had it long, for those who are not with me all the time. That's why I'm singing its praises, because you know what it's like when you get anything new. And I have waited a while for it. I didn't just go out and buy it. I had to, you know, wait until there was a real need to spend that sort of money. I actually think they've come down in price as well than they were when they were the new kid on the block, as it were. So I remember looking at them when they first came out. I can't remember how much they were, but I do remember thinking that is a lot of money. You know, in relation to perhaps other choppers. Paper trimmers. I love to call them choppers. Paper trimmers on the market. So how many have I got there? 3. I think I'll do 5. Now, you probably also noticed, I didn't tell you at the beginning, that, oh, you probably can't tell, I don't know. I decorated it with using my paper snippet roll, which I made a while ago with you guys, and I've not really used an awful lot of it. I might as well go on and do another one while the machine's out. So yeah, so it's a really easy make if you've got one of those made. If you fancy making one but you don't know what to use it for, this is another good thing you could do. You could make a snippet roll with perhaps scraps out of the scrap box and any bits of embellishments you've got sitting around. It's a good clean up kind of desk clean up, definitely kind of task. This one. Of course, you could do them the full height of the page. That's it. I've chopped all the ones I've got. Oh, my back glued. So that was good. Where's my ink? What was I saying? Yeah, you can make them the full height of the page and make them, you know, a much longer belly band. If you make particularly tall journals and you want your belly band to be a long one. You could just make them as a page edge decoration with a hidden journal spot. Right, this is the bit that's going to be time consuming, I think, is inking everything. This one feels quite wet as well. I think I've got the last one I did first. So I'll just ink a couple of them and then we'll move on. And then I'll ink the last, you know, the next couple, depending on how quick the next. It's not a long job, so we should get these done easily. So yeah, a quick make for your stash, definitely. So I've got one that I've just made, and I have literally just sat down and made it before I turn the camera on. Well, how many did I say I had here? 6 or 7? 2, 4, 6. So that, you know, if I get all those done, that will be 7 of them in stash, which is a good number of things to have. I'm trying to create some journals to use my ephemera stash up, because you know, I'm creating more ephemera than I'm using at the moment, and I do love creating it. So yeah, once I've finished with what I'm doing now, I'm going to do a couple of generic. Yeah, it's quite wet. I'd like it dry to fold, but never mind, we'll go with it. I just want to ink the fold both sides. What was I saying? Yeah, a couple of generic journals to use up some of this ephemera. Yeah, it's definitely still wet. It's definitely better if you can let them dry a little bit, I think. Easier to manoeuvre them. Unless, you know, if you use a quick drying glue stick, does tend to take a little while. We've not done the inside of that one, thought I had. There we go. Turn it back that way. It just helped me. I didn't do it on the inside of here, and I wished I had. It was too late once I'd got it folded. You know, differentiate between the two pages when you're sticking that on. Yeah, this one's much drier. Still not 100% dry, because like I say, I've not done them that long ago, but drier than that one. So by the time we've done these two, hopefully the others will be well on the way to drying. So poor old Neil is at work, even though he's feeling the effects. He also, not so bad today. He just gritted his teeth and got through yesterday, I think. And he did say he was taking paracetamols, as you would if you had the, well, you probably would if you had a flu, but you go to bed if you had a flu properly, wouldn't you? We're just assuming it's the flu jab that's making us feel like we've got flu. It might be the COVID one, but yeah, he just gritted his teeth and took lots of paracetamols, and by the end of the day he said they were working. Yep, that's it. So we got through it. I'm just being lazy and resting. That's how I'm getting through it. So I wanted the tabs on underneath. Ooh, stay there. Some little lace tabs would be nice on here actually, but I'm just putting, again, ones that will kind of go with anything, because the snippet roll's very full on, isn't it? Love that little one. Might have to use that one soon. Use another plain one, or shall I? Let's go for a pink, why not? Have a bit of colour in our lives. Yeah, so he's at work and it's very, very, very wet. So Simba is in the bedroom, which is where I've just come from, snuggled up on the bed in a lovely big crocheted blanket, wool blanket, which is his preference these days. He likes a crocheted blanket as opposed to a fleece one. Pampered pooch. He's not a pooch, is he? A pooch, a dog. I think it is. Pampered pussy. Yeah, so these are definitely mindless crafting. Mindless makes, very easy, but quite satisfying. I've not got my brain on for anything complicated today. I know that's often the way, but that bird there is upside down. That one is too. Well, sideways on, I guess. Oops, that's how it glittered in here. It's nearly stuck. Oh, I was going to do one the other way, so I'll do a couple the other way with the, you know, sort of that way, but I want my book page the right way up because it's going to be on show. Where's the snippet roll then? Here it is, look. So I've not really used a lot of it since we made it, so it does go a long way. I must admit I made a lot. Did I make two? I think I made two. And what I did, this was a loose piece, well I think it was attached to that actually. I tore it down, one so that I could see some of the book page, and two so it would fit on, and if that was stuck down on the page it would still open, so I can't have anything coming over this side. If if I wanted to, I could have it coming over that side. Excuse me hiccuping. I'm just going to have a look at this one because it seems a little bit thinner than that one at the beginning. Oh, this is me all over, you see. I have to find a piece I like. I didn't really want to do that, I just wanted to use it. I'm not sure about that. I'm going to open it to the other end. Let's roll this up, so, because I really do just want to use it from one end, but that just wasn't inspiring me there, so let's hope the other end will. If not, I'll cut it in half and work from the middle. I just don't want lots and lots of bits of it because it's just so easy to store whatever's left. So I'm seeing lots of bits that I like as I'm doing this, so you're going to be very roly curly, aren't you, this bit? Oh yeah, you see I've got an owl straight away, but he needs to go the other way up, doesn't he? So if I cut it that side of the owl, because that piece definitely will go on somewhere, and just try and straighten it out a little bit. Yep, it's got lots of sort of botanical and neutrally colours on it, that one. And then I think I'll leave my owl and my butterfly just as a snippet, and then I'll get another piece here. Oh, I love that blue. Let's have half of it. So let's go there. We get quite thick, so I am going to end up making some snippets and go through that. Okay, which one shall we start with? It's got a thick piece in the middle. This is the beauty of snippet roll. It is, well, I made this one grungy anyway, and you know, when it's been rolled up and kept a while, and it, you know, the edges get even more tatty, it just adds to it. That's beautiful. So let's go with this one, I think, on here. I cut it too big, so I've got to decide which side I'm going to trim. I don't know if you can see the stitch in there. I'm going to trim it kind of straight down my stitching on that side. And oh, I'm losing quite a lot of that now. I take some of it off the bottom there, because I wanted a bit of that greenery from the top on. Yeah, that's better. Got a bit of it there now. And then this one I'm just going to tear like I did the other one. Again, I've got a straight stitching row here, so I'm just going to go down it, but try not to be too neat, as if I have to try, just so that I can see. Yeah, it only just fits on. If I can trim you up any closer. I mean, I could cut through the stitching. It's been glued down anyway, so I don't know why I'm being so precious, but yeah, we've fitted, so it has come apart a little bit there. Look, and that, I think that might add to the distressed loveliness of it. Okay, so what am I going to put you on with? Oh, that's a bit of stitching there I'm pulling. You vandal. I'm going to put it on with Fabri-Tac because of the stitching. I had to think about it. I did that other one. And then I just put a label on the front. That's one of those lovely thick Tim Holtz labels that the lovely Tanya from Tatty Treasure sent me. She is poorly, I believe, in bed, and she really does have the flu, not just had a flu injection. So yeah, she's pretty poorly, I think. It's a nasty thing, the flu, when you get it. And yeah, everything hurts. And if you're not very well anyway to start with. Ooh. I mean, what Neil and I are going through is absolutely nothing. Nothing like having the flu, which is why we all have the flu injections, isn't it? But I wasn't sure what I was doing then. I was thinking, oh, I'm covering that up. I want to cover it up. That was the plan. The plan was that it was tucked behind, not in front. And you could tuck it in front. I just wanted it behind. So yeah, I doubt very much Tanya's watching videos at the minute, but if you are, Tanya, we're all thinking of you. Get well and stay in bed till you are. Lovely. And then I just grabbed some paper out of my scrapbox, and I've got lots of these from so these are Tanya's and Nanine's pages from one of the kits, one of the many kits that we've done these last couple of months. I didn't know if I just wanted it on the one side to start with. I think I'll cut that rather than, but I decided to go on both in the end, but just put a thin strip so that, you know, I really wanted to see the book page. So I don't want a nice square. That isn't what I was aiming for, but you might be. Let me get my little ruler. Yeah, so it's definitely an indoor day here in well, in Lincolnshire, UK, if not the rest of the UK. It's very fine, very wet rain, if you know what I mean. So which bit do I want to lose? I think I'll lose some of this down here. I do like that edge, and I like the lined papers. I don't know if you can see it. I'll hold it up. Sorry if that's blinding you. It's blinding me. Oh dear, that wasn't very good, was it? Just trim it down a bit. I'm going to ink it so it'll. Oh yeah, can you see that it's lined? Don't know how good a view you've got of that. I can't see very well. But these little scraps of paper that you put in really come to life when you ink them, as you'll see. They just take on a life of their own, I think. Back to me grungy roots. Actually, my roots weren't grungy. I came to love grungy. My roots were trying to be very neat and pretty. And yeah, spending a lot of angst time, not always managing it. So when I discovered grunge, it wasn't just, you know, that it's not so tricky to do, in my opinion. You know, I love it for itself, but oh, good job I spotted that. And now I give you all heart attacks. I bet at least one of you, if not several of you, were going upside down. I spotted it. There you go, see? I'm not on my A game, but I'm not on my worst either. Not today. Not yet. Shouldn't have opened my mouth there, should I? So needless to say, I still haven't got very much organising done in my room, and I wasn't in here at all yesterday. The day before I got a little bit done, so it's going to be one of those, just keep getting a bit done. Right, I'm fancying something a bit different in there because I've done the same in the other one. Let's see what's appealing to us. The other side, something. Oh, now I could have some doily. Excuse me. Maybe. What else? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, more like something called, oh, I've got a piece of that in here still, look. That Sinead sent me, and I couldn't remember. Last time I used this, I couldn't remember her name. So I'm holding it a bit longer, that one. That's not the place for it. Yeah, I want something colourful is what I was about to say, I think. Oh, that'd be nice. Let's leave it out for another one. Oh, I like that. Now that can be written on because it's tissue. Leave it out as well and just keep looking, see if there's something that I'm desperate to get in there. Pink, you're not the pink one anyway, are you now? The map might be nice in it. Not this one, but maybe in one of them. See what I did, wanting something different, created a problem for myself. I just wanted something colourful. But I only want to use my scraps, I don't want to. Got this blue piece, let's have some of that. Another one from the kits of Tanya and the new. Yeah, quite goes. Again, I don't want, that's it, that way. I don't want to hide all the paper. Oh, you ripped nicely, didn't you? Up there. Just a pretty little something when you open it. And like I say, you could write on it, or you could just enjoy it for what it is. I'm loath to throw those bits, but I've got to have a word with myself and, you know, get rid of some bits. Not that they make a huge difference, you know, as regards room, but they make a bit of a difference in your head, in your headspace when you're surrounded by a lot of stuff. So I'm definitely enjoying having quite a lot of my craft stuff in the cupboard. Kind of go through phases. I wanted it all, everything in reaching distance around me, so that when I'm sat at my table, I think that's got something to do with, yeah, not being overly mobile. The word won't come to me then. You know, so I wanted everything in easy reach. Whereas now I'm a little bit more mobile than I was. I can get up out of my chair and grab things, and I'm not attached to the microphone with the wire anymore. So yeah, now I just want essentials around me. So mostly, obviously, tools that I use, and then yeah, little embellishments. That's all that I need around me. Everything else I can get up and get. Yeah, so we've got a hint of blue on the front there. just a tiny bit, and it's echoed inside on that. And then we've got all the natural distressed colours. So only 2, gosh. I haven't put a, let's finish it completely and put a label on the front. Where's my labels? Please don't go on the floor. So I've got a few of these, not many. I might use those last 2 up, but let's put something different just on this one. About a triangular one. No, I like it, but not in this instance. Blue. Yeah, I want it to look like a label. That was a bit big. If it was blue and that shape, I'd be happier. Circle. See what you've done, Denise. You've set yourself up all green. I don't think you can see what I'm doing, can you? There, down there. Or do I want one of these? They're all used. They probably look like the tickets are still in them, but they're not. Do I want one of these little ones? Oh, that little one's quite nice. They feel fairly sticky, but I've discovered I can put them down and pick them, you know, take them off again, which I don't want them to do. So I'm putting some art glitter under it. I want it to stay put. It's gonna, don't hide that leaf. That's it. It's over a bit of stitching there, but it's okay. It's a good, thick, strong label. Okay, let's get rid of that and put those back in there. Oh, bent you up, right. Now I'm wondering if to tear this one on the inside of that piece of stitching, because it's quite wide. I mean, that will leave, oh, stick there. That's still going to leave a nice piece that I can use as a page edge decoration or something. That's quite nice. Take that off there. A bit more. Yep. This one says kindness and it's got a rose. So I want it that way. Yeah. No, I want it that way. Take that little bit off. And this string as it keeps getting in the way. I'm wondering if some of the pink ink, if I can see it. Where's the pink ink? Are you in there? I bet you're not. You are. And a little bit of that round the outside would be nice. Oh, that was a big stretch. I've got some more of these dauber handles, just a couple of them. I don't want to make it too pink. On the way, which reminds me, I'm waiting for an Etsy Amazon delivery. I might need to have a quick look and see. Just bear with me 30 seconds. See if it's en route, because I can't rush downstairs. Your orders. Right. What time is it? Oh, within the last hour and the next hour, so he could knock at any minute. Would you believe it? I think I might have to stop filming and come back. You won't know though. Okay, so I went down and got my Amazon delivery. It was 3 stops away when I looked, so yeah, perfect timing. I also made myself a cup of tea, which I've nearly finished, and I inked. Oh, I stuck that on there. Was that the one I was doing? I can't remember which one now. I think it was that one. And I inked around the other pages to save you sitting through that, and I thought to myself, right, I'll make sure I fold 3 in the opposite direction to these. You know, so I've got 3 going the other way, and I did another one like that one. Well, have you worked it out yet? What a noodle I am. It makes, until I've stuck that on, it makes no difference. They're exactly the same. You just have to put the pretty bit on that side, and the handle on that side, tab. So, but yeah, I thought I was doing really well, folding them the other way and inking them. Oh dear, oh well. So, I don't want a label on this. Where's me little tiny ones? Let's see. Oops, oh, I do beg your pardon. Sorry. There's a shadow on you, it looks like you're in a shadow. Oh, these dark ones might be nice. Got a little dark one. I think that's as little as they get. It's about down there over that blue. Fatter one. Quite like this colour. If I could find a small one in this orangey colour, that's what I'd like. There doesn't seem to be one. I've obviously chosen it several times. No, it's not the colour I want that, so I mean I've got some on the other side that have got like the printed bits on. So these are the same labels from Tanya's. Don't know if they were from Tanya's Buy Me a Coffee freebie or if they were actually from the kit. There isn't any orangey ones in there, is there now? What was the kit? Field Notes or Final Notice, not Field Notes. Final Notice. Let's use that one. What flower was it? Wallflower. I wanted to say wildflower. Wallflower. No, wallflower. What made me say wallflower? It's foxglove. You know, sounds similar. Foxglove. Is it foxglove forever? I don't know. Oh, you see, stopping filming, I've lost my flow. My brain's shut down. Shall we blame it on the cup of tea? And yeah, it's quite, even though I've got the heating on in the rest of the house, I've not got it on high because I've got my little electric fire on in here. It's just a bar, like a bar heater. It's not a naked flame or anything like that. And oh, it's as warm as toast in here compared to the rest of the house, which is the idea of having the little fire on. But yeah, you notice it a lot when you leave. Okay, so hopefully now stop messing about in here. Let's see if we can get some more of these done. Let me turn them that way again. I'll do one more this way. I'm liking this with this. Oh, that's a really pretty. It's got its own label on it already. Look, real pretty piece that. Oh. Yeah, I'm not able to tear with my hands. Stitching, machine stitching. Definitely not. I have trouble with paper sometimes, so there's no chance of that, is there? I have to say I did sit downstairs a few minutes waiting, and came down to me and clambered onto my knee. He's not best pleased that I've got up again. He's in a let's snuggle down together kind of mood and stay warm. I don't understand why I feel the need to get up, you know, like that and leave him. So I think I heard his dulcet tones, his feet on the stairs, come back up. So he's probably sat outside this door, not very pleased that I've abandoned him. But when I've done in here, I am going to lay on the bed with an ice pack on my back because it's really bothering me today. And I don't think it's just the flu. My other aches and pains aren't too bad now, and my back's bad, so could be the rainy, dampy, horrible weather. So yeah, I'm going to have an ice pack on it, and then have a hot water bottle on my leg. Bizarre, I know, but the two things give me a lot of relief. Yeah, so it'll be an afternoon. Oh, I didn't put me. At least it was Fabri-Tac, so I'll be able to squeeze one in. Didn't put this in. I'm gonna go with that one. Yeah, so my two new Dobber ends, the Arranger ones like these, came because I find I keep swapping one of them about, or two of them about. So I've got black, my walnut stain, and my pink saltwater taffy, which are my favourites at the moment. But I also got lots of colours, but I've also like to use quite regularly the blue one. Oh dear, have you stuck? Not too badly. Chipped sapphire, and then I have a couple of green ones, but as long as I have one green dauber, I'll probably use it in both of them. Did I mean to do that one? Oh yeah, because I've got a spare one, haven't I? And there's 3 going the other way. Lovely. I just love how those snippet rolls just take all the work out of it, you know, when you're wanting to, you know, to create a collage or a snippet or something on a small scale. They just, yeah, I wouldn't create anything that looked like that if I did it piece by piece. Definitely not. So like these 3 this way. No, you didn't put anything inside that, Denise. Come on, stop doing half a job. So I've still got some more of that. I've got some other out as well, haven't I? This. And I could do one with this maybe. And that. Okay, I shouldn't have to dig in there again now. What colours have we got? We've got pink and green again. That's blue, so I don't want that. This isn't the one for the map, I don't think. No. I quite like that music paper. Let me, that was my elbow crunching, did you hear it? Just take that flappy end off and see what we're like size wise. A little bit more off. Take it off this side, I think. I like that edge with the clef, I think. Might be wrong. Yeah, and I'm just going to use the brown ink again around that. That's walnut stain. I do have vintage photo, but walnut stain is my preferred at the moment. Has been for quite a while. But if I go to vintage photo, I will probably use the same dauber in it. So what do I want on the opposite page? Don't know. I have to look with my eyes, as they say. Look with my hands. Okay. We've got that, but I'm not. No, I think this might be nicer. I'll obviously cut a hole out of it there, and had a go there to do the same. But here is a nice piece. Out there. Oops. So this is my own dyed, coffee dyed, or tea dyed. Could be tea by the looks of it, yep. I'll put these both on square. It's got that little red margin line down it, which I like. And that little hole. Yeah, that way, I think. Inking again. So it's a good job I inked those pages to save us a bit of time. I don't think I'd have got them all done in the hour. I did look, I think, all the lids off the glues. I think I had about 30 minutes on the clock. And how many have I done? 3. Yeah, 3, and I already had one done. But 3 in 30 minutes. Oh no, because this is the 3rd. Is it? Yeah. So, yeah, maybe 3 in 30 minutes. So I might only get 2 more done. Oops. Oh, I don't know. Quite low down. I might want a little label up there. Just a teeny tiny. Just because. Those weren't the small ones, were they? Where were the small ones? Up here. Oh, those dark ones are nice. I've got the tiny ones in those. I think they're in the gentleman kit still. They're all big. Let's have a look. Let's have a fancy. Okay. So yeah, you could embellish them inside as well, couldn't you? And like I say, if you was putting them in a pocket, you could do some fancy embellishing on the back. Oh yeah. Yeah, embellishing the inside of them would be great fun. It's good job I've only just realised that. You're a bit thick. Yeah, I've gone over a little bit with that. Put it down without glitter, so it shouldn't really be coming up. And just fold it over, you know, so it's got a raggedy. That's it. Try so hard to do that sometimes and can't get it to do it on, ouch, on grungy pieces. Let's glue that bit down. Lovely. That's better. I'll leave it open to dry though. Okay, lids on. Oops. So let's try and do 3 snippety bits. Can I use this bit? In a row. I can cut down there fairly straight. Oh. Make it thinner. You're best not looking when you cut it, otherwise you try to avoid bits and it ends up not being. How did I miss that? Yeah, I'll take more of that off there. Oh, it's a little Alice in Wonderland there. Oops, she's still there, look. Yeah, that fits nicer. We're opening that way, so you really wanted it straight on that side, your noodle. So I'm going to have to take that butterfly off. Sorry. And a bit up here. So Alice and the butterfly will get stuck on something else. They won't be thrown away. Oops. Well, that's definitely made you raggedy. Where's the pink dauber? Let's have some serious pink going on this one. Got a little flapper there that I think needs sticking down. Perhaps not all of it, just that bit. We'll let it flap a little bit because it gives it a bit of something, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm happy with that in the middle. Oh no. That won't hold the stitches down very easily, not very quickly anyway. I'd have to sit and hold it, which I haven't got time to do. Oh no, I've done it again. Were you telling me? I haven't put a handle on it, have I? I've renamed tabs handles, you'll have noticed. Okay, what colour are you? Oh, we went pinks again, didn't we? Maybe I don't want another pink tab though. Oh, oh. What about some green and red glitter? That's very Christmassy. I'm going to. Doesn't really go, but sometimes that's a good thing. It won't just be blending in, you'll be able to see it's there. Oh. Yeah, so I also got what on my order, a new tablecloth for here. This is a tablecloth, it's like vinyl. One of those wash down tables. Nice and thick though, I was pleased with it. I wonder if I'd have liked that on the outside actually. Never mind, too late now. Decision made. No, it's nice. I like it behind as well. Yeah, because this really has had its day. So hopefully before you see me again, depending on how much energy I have before I film next, I'll have a nice clean, not glued. Wonder how precious I'll be about it though. I might start and use something to glue on instead of just Although, to be honest, it's not really expensive. And I have bought enough to change it again. So two changes on it. So yeah, maybe I shouldn't be. Right, I was going to do those all at once. So let's get some tabs and put some tabs on. Oh, that's a nice big green one. I like that. I don't know what's going on the papers, but sometimes it's nice just to, yep, on that. Use tabs you like. Is there only two? Yeah. Okay. I did start off mass making, didn't I? But I didn't get very far. Well, you know, with kind of assembly line mass making. I am mass making because I'm going to get 7 of them. Oh, yeah, I'm bored with inking now, could you tell? After doing all those. Actually, the last dregs of my tea's calling me, I have to say. I need to have a little sip of it. That wasn't a big sip, that's a great big gulp. But it was good. While it's still warm. Yeah, my cheeks are starting to get a bit red. My face is burning. Could be that I have got a little bit of a temperature. But I think it could be that it's so warm in here. I'm just not used to it. So it was nice and dry this morning. It didn't look like it was going to rain. I didn't look at the weather forecast. And yeah, I put some washing in. Thinking I might, well, I did get it out on the line, not I might get it out on the line. I'm wanting a different part of it again. I'm wanting it from there somewhere. I used the other bit I took off, didn't I? I've only got a couple of bits. I've only got 2 now, yeah. Yeah, there somewhere like that. So yeah, I've had to have the tumble dryer on. Yeah, I don't dislike that one. I think I'll go with all that ticket. Is that big enough? Yeah, just about. Okay, I've still got loads of that snippet roll left to play with. Put it over there, out the way. You're all done. No, not. You're a label. Okay, let's see what we've got going on here. Which one do I like with which? I've got a bit of pink there, but you're going to be torn off. Let's see if I can tear it rather than cut it. So look, oh, tearing into the stitching a bit. Keep going for my bin down there, and I've moved it. I've got a little pot on my desk at the minute. I think I like it that way up. I have to have take a bit from each end. I don't want to lose too much of that label if I can help it. Still too big, just a smidge. Smidging. Yeah, I've got lots of little bits now. Oh, that's it. Okay. Yeah, and I think for speed I'm just going to cut a straight line down here, and it is, I was going to say it is going to go into the stitching, but it didn't. See if it's thin enough. No. It needs to be kind of halfway through the stitching. Don't know what that newspaper writing's the other way up there. It's got a bit of book page on it, look. So you need to go that way, and we need a bit off there. Okay, let's go with a squarish one here. Yep. You can see the stitches are coming apart there, which I think is going to add a bit of interest to it. Let me just get rid of that. Oh, it stuck to me. That's it. But I must make sure I glue the edges, just so we keep any remaining parts of the stitch as part of our pattern. That's it. glue's come around the edge there. Yuck. Don't think I'm going to put like, oh dear. Sit still. Stop sliding about. What am I not going to put on it? Look at those stitches. They're quite interesting actually, cut stitches. I'm not going to put a label on it, I don't think. Stuck. That really got me, that one, glue-wise. It's because I put so much on the edge, I guess. Yeah, leave it open to dry a minute. Yeah, I think I'll leave them. I can always add them at a later date, can't I? And yeah, it's not, I'm not finding the ones that I really, really want. So I'm going to do the same again here. Cut it down and see what I end up with. Oops. I'm just wondering if to go inside there a little bit, inside that stitch completely, and then out. So it's just a stitch on the top, because I want to show a bit more of the book page than I am doing here. That's better. I can see that book page behind there quite a lot now, and it needs a good ink, I think, to define those. Oops, yeah, that's really old book page there. Define those edges a bit more, so they stand out from the book page. So like I say, you could do this with so many things. I'm now thinking leftover kit, you know, pages and papers or bits of ephemera would go nice on the front of there. The gentleman kit that I've been using's got lots of bits left over. I'm thinking I might put some of that on another one, not these today, but another one, because I'm trying to use up that gentleman kit on a full journal, so that would be nice. So yeah, you can use up kit, you know, digitals, well, any kind of papers you've got left lying around. They don't have to be collaged, but you know, if you've got masterboards rather than snippet rolls, you could tear or cut, you know, pieces of those and put them on, or you could just collage on a book page, which would use another book page, and then kind of cut it into a snippet roll. Okay, 1, 2, you're done. So these 3, yeah, so I want papers in these 3. Let's try and, oh, we're red on the other side, look. That one would be nice with red in it. Let's get rid of some bits because they're attaching themselves to my gluey fingers. That's it. Just take this edge off. So these are grungy papers as well, digitals. I think they might be Artie May's actually, but I wouldn't guarantee. But I think they are. Which side was I doing? That one, wasn't I? Yeah, you could go right across the centrepiece. Obviously you wouldn't have your book page showing then, which is what I want. And also you've got the extra bulk in the crease. I often find I prefer to put some pink on it, yeah. Oh, I've got a bit wild with that pink, Denise. What was I saying that I prefer? It's gone. No, all I've got in my mind is that I prefer and the word grungy for some reason, so I don't know what I was talking about. Oh, I was talking about the centrepiece there, wasn't I? Yeah, I prefer to do them individually like this, to lose that bulk in the fold. I might do the same one. I'd like it ripped down a little bit on you, know, a bit of a shape, that's it. side. Yeah, that's what I was after. Great fun, as always, playing with little pretty bits of paper and inks. Yeah, I like that. I think it goes with that green handle, aka tab. Yeah, so I'm sorry I've been going along and reading your comments and putting a thumbs up or a love heart or whatever it is, the like. But they then stay so that I can go back and answer the comments. But yeah, I've not really been in a phone, you know, be on my phone mood, which is where I answer the comments. I've been in a lay down, stay warm and lazy and do nothing mood. And I'm blaming it on those injections. Come on, Denise. You're out of time and you've got 2 more to go. I think I'll get them both done in the hour, will I? Pretty sure I won't. What have I got? Especially seeing as there's no papers calling me. Might leave these 2 not done, just because I want to put the right papers in them and there's nothing there that's grabbing me. So we'll call that a done deal. Let's have a look what we've got. I'm sure you've got the idea now, and you know, if you're interested in making one, they're not that difficult. That you needed to see it loads of time. And I'm out of chat. I can't remember which one I did first, but I've got 7, haven't I? Just they're not all got centres. So that one we've just done. Yeah, they will lay flatter when I bone folder them, I think. Literally just made, that's the first one, isn't it? Because I haven't inked down the middle. And I can tell as soon as I open it. Yeah, I haven't put the middle in that one yet. Yeah, you could tie them around with little strings if you didn't want to fasten them down. Mine are going to be fastened down, so the weight of the book pages and things will eventually, even if they're springy when they go in, will eventually flatten them down and use. Did I show you them all then or not? I can't remember. Anyway, they're cute. I'm sure you'll see them again. Okay, thank you so much. Lovely. Spend some time with you, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow. Now, tomorrow, Sunday, I think I'm going to rethink what I'm going to do, because I need to finish that that big journal. Let me just pull it in. Oh. I said I was going to do this yesterday and I didn't film, so I need to finish this. I only need to embellish the last 2. Oh, I've put this, can you see? Put this on the back. The last 2 signatures. I love that. And then it can be, I think it can be listed, because nobody's contacted me saying yes, it was me, I wanted it. So yeah, by the time I've done this tomorrow and done a flip through, if nobody's contacted me, I'll list it on Etsy, unless you want to contact me before I list it on Etsy. Please do so. My email address is there, which is probably the best way to get me, but if you're on my Facebook, you can private message me through Facebook. Anyway, I'm wobbling, so I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.